Sorry about that. Okay, before I start today's live stream, I want to thank all the following who participated in the live. Thanks, JG. Someday I'll get used to this. I love Kevin Nash. I accidentally deleted it. Please bear with me. Trying to figure how these things work. Takes time. I did same thing before. So before I start, I just want to say that I'm not an expert mechanic or I'm not a professional driver. All I'm going to say is based about my experiences in road trips because I love road I love long drive. Is this where cool people hang out? Long drive trips. Hmm. JG, Kevin, Bulldog. Do you all like long drive? The double dog there. Hello, Danny, Damani. Who- it's a troll. Look, the good one. Can you all hear me? Look. Okay, now let's talk about our topic, the long drives. And a rooster too. Yeah, my headset doesn't have a noise reduction. And you will know that one is live streaming from the Philippines once you hear rooster. So in my long trips, although I kinda know how to drive because I once got a student license, it's always my father who drives for us. But then I participate in preparing the long trips like I plan it, the stops. But my longest long trip was only 12 hours from where I live here in Rizal to up north about 12 hours drive. So guys, how long is your longest long drive trip? What is the longest drive trip you have been? Hello, Serge A. About 9 hours from NYC to Buffalo, New York. In hours going to where? About 22. Danny Stout, about 22 hours straight drive. Wow, that's that's very long. Double dog there. She has frozen smile at me. Sorry about that. Philippine internet. Kevin Nash, I went to Canadian Rocky Mountains 2,000 miles. And Serge A, Miami to Washington. JG, more than 8 hours I fly. Indianapolis to San Jose. Indianapolis to San Jose, California. Okay, Danny Stout, hurry back. Double dog. Was a truck driver. I drove a lot to many places. I like long drive because with planning ahead for your stops, you can go to different places. And then it's more economical than flying. That's a lot of miles, Kevin. Searching, I don't like it anymore. 4 hours and I'm done. So, in long drives, of course, it's not only your patience that's being tested, but also your vehicle or your car. So, you need to check your car before. Like what you going to check first? Uh, to make sure you're drive. What would you check first? Uh, well, levels. I can see my dad checking the car first before we leave. Kevin Nash, we camped but stayed in hotels for real beds once in a while. Yeah. How many hours before you decide to stop to have a stop? It's hard sitting down. Probably 4 hours or 3 hours. You would like to stop and walk around. We stop every 2 hours on motorcycles. Yes. Yeah, because you have to fuel up, right, for motorcycles. Surge A, the last time I visit all South States by car, I prefer to stop every 2 hours. Sometimes you have no choice to drive more. Double dog there. That sounds fun. Once. Hello, Eva Kalma. It's your first time ko dito. Hindi pa kita na-meet ngayon lang. Kamusta? Ev Kalma, I'm fine. Meet Serge A, Kevin Nash, Double Dog there. Kevin Nash has a channel. Eva Kalma, you, check Kevin Nash. He is a good cook. And if you want to see New York City, meet JGBK. He has a channel. And if you want beautiful coats, Danny Stout's channel, it's all about coats. JGBK. Emily, most of us was on Chi Taurus stream. And she tell us, come here. Oh, I see. Probably, uh, I should add cheater so, we can talk about our schedule in live streaming. Eva Calma. Okay, thanks for Search A. Her first live streaming earlier was prematurely cut off too. Yes, Eve Calma. Double dog there. At least the circle had a purpose now. Hey, can you hear me now? Am I okay now? It's holiday today. Probably why there are many internet users at this moment. Okay, thanks Serge A for letting me know. The screen is a drive when we were going in Tagaytay. That's in South Express Way. Here in the Philippines, I think we have 10 expressways. The Teplex, that's Tarlac Pangasinan La Union Expressway. The NLEX, that's North Luzon Expressway. The SLEX, the South Luzon Expressway. SCTEX is the Subic Clark Expressway. This one is search this one is I think it's in SLEX, South Luzon Expressway. Okay, I'm going to enumerate. I try to enumerate the expressway. The Teplex, that's Tarlac Pangasinan La Union Expressway. That's in the north. And SCTEX, Subic Clark, Tarlac Expressway. Pigs. Okay. Yeah, that's in South Luzon Expressway going to. This one is in North Luzon Expressway in the picture. And then we have the uh, Cavitex. It's Cavite Expressway. And Naiya. Naiya at the airport. That's Naiya Expressway. And going to Alabang, it's Skyway. We have Skyway. What else? MCX. That's Muntinlupa, Cavite Expressway. Star. Star is Southern Tagalog um, Arterial Road. And the tollway which is now Apolinario Mabini Expressway. Superhighway. Uh, now the we said sorry about the buffering. Yeah, I can see it. It says reconnecting. Probably because it's holiday today. No classes and no work. None. So let's talk about now the speed limit. JG in New York City, what's the speed limit? Because here in the Philippines, most highways, speed limit is 60 kilometers per hour. And in expressway, minimum speed limit is 60 kilometers per hour and the maximum speed limit is 100 kilometers per hour except for NAIA. NAIA Expressway is 60 kilometers per hour. The US, what's the speed limit? In New York City, Ames, the streets have 25 miles per hour, and if you go above that, they send you a ticket in the mail. Yeah, because it's a busy street. So some trip videos. Some people were telling me why there are so many cars. Some were asking me why there are so many cars overtaking our car. It's because my father always obey the law, the rules. My father always drive in the exact limit. Even though there's no CCTV, he still drives the speed limit. Search a 60-kilometer minimum and 110 to 130. Wow, that's so very fast. Search A. Probably I will scream while you're driving. JGBK, New York City highways only 50 mph, but if you get out of city, it goes to 60, 65 mph. I'm learning something too. And another thing you should know is that in Metro Manila, they have what they have UVVRP. UVVRP means Unified Vehicular Volume Reduction Program, or the number coding scheme. Hmm, I'm, am I still buffering? Scheme is being enforced during weekdays. The number scheme in Metro Manila is enforced during weekdays from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. in major streets of Metro Manila, including EDSA. The scheme is like the end. It's banned in certain day of the week. It's a Muslim holiday. It's Muslim holiday. Okay. Again, under the number scheme, uh, certain ending of license plate uh, digit is banned in the street from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Like if your license plate is ending 1 and 2, you cannot use it 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Mondays. And then if your license plate ending digit ending is 3 and 4, it is banned 7 a.m., 8 p.m. 4, 5, ending digit, it is banned. Uh, okay. Wait, I'll just Try to restart. That that break is brought to you by Philippine Internet. Search no, probably just two because two with the different ending digits. Because if you will have one and two, it's both Monday. So probably have one and three. Okay, three, four. Okay, again, one, two. Ending digit is band Monday. Then three, four, Tuesday. Five, six, Wednesday. Seven, eight, Thursday. Then nine and zero. Nine and zero, Friday. But there are some occasion that they suspend the number scheme. There are certain occasion that they will announce it's suspended. So during weekends, there's no uh there's no number scheme. Six cards. There's no numbers. They will announce that it's suspended. Because our president recognizes all religion, so he made the he made it fair to all Filipinos to have a holiday. That's why we have a Muslim holiday also, because there are lots of Filipinos that are Muslim, and our president want to be fair to all religions. So that's it. But if you want to use your car, even if it's banned, you can use it early. I mean, leave the house at 4 a.m. Leave the house early. Just don't. Just it's not allowed 7 a.m. So probably leave 4 a.m. and then drive after 8. Thanks, Eve Calma. Just in the background here is Emily and says, thanks, Eve Calma. Search A. Ha, you don't know me. I will not leave the bed before 8 a.m. Oh, Search A, you're the boss. Boss offices here in business establishment starts at 8 a.m. Unless you're a boss, you can go to the office anytime. Working in Port Area, Manila. It's heavy traffic going there. I need to leave the house 5 a.m. for my 8 a.m. work. Mhm. Okay, search it. Unfortunately, by 9, I'm still in my bed most of the time. So, what time do you leave for work? So before this is snacks. These pictures is snacks that we bring on our live on our long drive because I have a kid with me. I make sure that he has snacks. And also you need to keep hydrated. That's of bottled water. That's of bottled water when in long drive. Search A, it's okay for my work as long as project are delivered in time. So, in long drives, we I make sure that we have snacks and bottled water, and we have an ice chest at the compartment, especially when driving in the province. Uh, you can only have you you can buy only food in gasoline station, and there are lots of restaurants around, but it's most rice field. So I make sure I have lots of snacks. Am I still am I still here? Uh, I keep on buffering. So let's JTB asked me to search. I have much flexibility. So let's talk about me and my family, we have encountered lots of problems during our long drive trip. We have experienced that the wipers quit working. That ever happened to you, JGBK and Search A? Wipers uh, broke and it was raining. You know when you don't have wipers and it's raining? It's like zero visibility. So what did you do, JGBK, when your wipers got broke? What did you do? I remember my uh, father put shampoo or wax. Hey, do they roadside assistant there? I can see in in North Luzon Expressway, it has a hotline there. But there are there are places that it's all rice field. So you should not forget your cell phone just in case something happened. But it will take time before you get you get assistance. So if just in case wipers break, you should put wax. It might help. Hello, Jay's Journey. Search A. My fear when abroad and driving is having a non-working credit card, so I provision enough cash for car and food. Oh, Search A, your good thing you mentioned about that. You know, in provinces here, don't accept credit card. Even in resort, you need to have cash with you and Philippine money because you can only exchange your dollars your uh, money in malls and banks. There are resorts in the Philippines that they do not accept credit card because no internet. And most of the time they will tell you that it's offline. So you should be ready with Philippine money. JGBK, I have dead batteries, flat tires like that on the road. So I guess JG, you should have all the tools for that. Jay's journey, how are you doing? For windshield wipers, I use liquid dish soap. Helps wipers slide better. Okay, JG. Don't take credit cards. Just have pesos. Yes, here in the Philippines. And they don't have money in driving bring you pesos cash. I know I've been there many times. I've been there in the Philippines. Here is a gasoline station in North Luzon Expressway in Balagtas. How business would be a lot better with credit cards. Yeah, we went to a resort in Bataan and they said that it's offline. Eve Kalma, I can relate to that, sis. Over 2 years ago, we were never able to use our debit card. Pinas is not that advanced yet. We had to withdraw to use cash with currency conversion fee. Yes, Eve Kalma, you're right. First, they need better internet. Yes, you're right, Jay's journey. Because there are some places that they don't have internet site yet or it's slow, like what I'm experiencing right now. JGBK, I read Grab will be offering Grab Pay to pay for stuff. If Kalma, but H&M they accept Visa and debit card. I think in the mall. If you excuse me, excuse me, I burp. So, what are the things you should bring with you? That burp is brought to you by too much air. That's some commercial burp. JJ, where I was saying the internet was very slow. So what are the things you should bring with you on the long drive? Jack for jack, tire iron, kind of fix and flat. What else? Portable air compressor. Yeah, you're right. Correct. And cell phone. You know, one time we have experienced the fan belt broke, and we don't have extra fan belt. So we look for a shop to just to buy fan belt. If Kama, many hotels accept Visa, American Express, and MasterCard, including many legal rental agents there in the Philippines. Okay, Eve Kalma, thanks for the information. Serge A, so you need your car parts with you also. Serge A, yes. Or it will take time. before you get assistance. And what if your cell phone will not have signal? You will be in deep trouble. Here in the Philippines, there are places that your cell phone signal is very weak. Like with me, I'm near Metro Manila. I'm just in Rizal. I need to have uh two phone number. One is Globe and one is Smart, because just inside the house we don't have Globe. We use Smart, and there are some places that Smart is has a weak signal too. So better be ready for like fan belt, cell phone. They need better plans loads for your phone. Search, you need spare parts for a new car. And then also, what if you experience uh wait, I will run the video. So you should, here in the Philippines, it's a must that the driver knows how to troubleshoot. Because even though you have cell phone, sometimes it's hard to get signal in some places. So, and you don't wanna get stuck to the place. When I am there, I travel. That's why you should. Oh, that's me sleeping. That's me sleeping. The picture only shows that, a lot of accident for sleep deprivation. So in long drives, you should have enough sleep. There are so many accidents that happened. The driver fell asleep while driving. So you should have enough sleep. To experience that, you feel sleepy and you're in the super highway. JGBK, true, if I had no problems at the hotels. When I buy a J's Journey, when I buy a load for the phone, it get used up in one day. Probably J's Journey because you use it for calls. And because texting is just 1 peso. And that's another driving. Hello, tropical team in the Philippines. I don't mind getting stranded roadside here. There's always a sari star store within walking distance with ice cold San Miguel pale pilsen. Walang katapat. Oh, tropical team, you shouldn't be drinking San Miguel while driving. It's another cause of a road accident. Jay's journey, I did texting. Well, I have a relative that had a road accident. The guy was they were hit by a car because the guy was texting while driving. You can be fined if you are caught texting while driving. Hmm. Danny Stout, or tropical team in the Philippines, can drive straight if no beer. Yeah, but that's not allowed. Tropical team in the Philippines, I never drink and drive. I do, however, on occasion, drive and drink. Day's journey. So what you do when you feel like you will fall asleep? That's hard. That's why probably you should have 2 hours driving, then stop and assess yourself if you're sleepy or not to continue, because we've experienced that, but not my father. My father always take enough sleep before driving. We almost had an accident. Tim, you can you remember in the States we'd have a drink for the road crazy. What's that? Eve Calma, yes, Jay's Journey. I was not a YT creator then but FB user only. I was so surprised how fast the internet at that hotel, which is walking distance to the Mall of Asia. Yes, when we were staying at Savoy Hotel, their internet is fast. I was able to live stream also in Subic, Blue Rock, Blue Rock Resort. When sleepy, I go. When sleepy, I go to JJ live show. It forces me to drink. Really, that's the effect, team, of going to JJ's live stream. Okay, what other accidents you've experienced? I mean, you've seen. So I think number one is the impaired driving. I mean, don't drink and drive. And then, how about sudden turns without signaling? Have you experienced that? A driver suddenly turns without signaling. That's a common road accident here. The bad turning. So that's a common accident. And then, of course, people overspeeding. Common cause of road accident also. Then the overtaking. Lots of drivers overtakes my father because my father always followed the speed limit. Danny Stout, I have been behind some people. Eve, Kalma, Sis, Emily, baklan muna ako, mag-night walking muna kami, on pa rin, ito all the ways. Thank you so much, Eve Kalma, for the support. Tropical team, Miss M, did you stay in paid driving? I don't drink. Search A, I crashed my CRX because of the snow. It's just either rainy or sunny. Honda CRX. I used to work in a car dealership in Eastwood, in Libis. I used to be a treasury clerk at Nissan Gallery Ortigas way back when. So even though I don't drive, I know a little about cars. But I'm not updated with the brands. Surge A. Yes, JGBK. I miss my CRX. What's your car now, Surge A? What's your car now? And another cause of road accident is mechanical failure. Eve Calma, see you around, Brother Surge. Thank you for surprising our Filipino community. Much love. Toyota RAV4 2004. So another uh, road cause of road accident is mechanical failure. And it can get a lot of lives, especially with buses that's touring with students. It happened. So you should make sure the brakes are in good condition. Leia Julian, how did you start your channel? What did you have in mind? Leia Julian, I was at first I was thinking to have a documentation about my journey of being a single parent with with uh, my son. He has autism, but then I've noticed that you know it's hard to put your kid in your channel. There's restrictions, and I don't want to expose my son. So I changed my channel theme into travel, events, and food. So I can only do videos about our trips, our the food we had, cooking, and the restaurants we visit, and the events like birthdays or uh, holidays. So I changed the theme because you can only really find out about the rules when you start doing your channel. You will eventually know the rules, and that's funny, Team. Walang katawa. Hello, Tom Patrick. It's nice to see you here in my live stream. Tropical team in the Philippines. Another cause of accident is not giving right way to San Miguel truck. I give them specific instructions that they must obey. That's funny. That's funny, team. Here is a gasoline station. You need to fuel. So usually I really plan the long drive, and I go to Google Map and check for places like gasoline station. There it's raining. This is San Simon exit in Pampanga. This video. Leia Julian. Oh, I read it like this. Most of the people that vlog today use a lot of edits and stuff that aren't real. I've been missing. I've been missing Philippines, and I like watching your videos because it makes me feel like I'm there too. Oh, thanks, Leia Julian. Thank you so much for your support. And another cause of trouble here, I mean accident here in the Philippines, is people jaywalking. Tom Patrick, let's not forget to hit the thumbs up for her. I was number 7. Thank you so much, Tom Patrick. Yes, guys, thumbs up, please. Eva Calma, a safe driver are always watching what are around us and never assume what the other driver's next moves are because any mistake can happen in a milliseconds. Yes, Eve Calma, very well said. Here, driving at night. Yes. What about you're in this situation that your headlights malfunction? I mean, I know there are some drivers experience that with only one headlight. But what about if both headlights are dead? What are you going to check first if both headlights are dead? What you gonna do about it? You cannot drive without headlights at night. And I think And my father doesn't have spare headlight. So we try not to drive. Tom Patrick, fuse for headlights. Tropical team, jaywalking. You mean I'm at risk if I walk down the street with JG or Jay's journey? So, fuse for headlights. There. You know, my father is 71 years old already, and you know, it's hard for him to drive at night. So we don't drive, we don't have a trip at night. Here is intersection. That's in Manila. So what about if there's no traffic light in intersection? What you should do about that? No traffic lines. Will the driver know who will come first? This is in Ermita, I think. In Cultural Center of the Philippines. I This is in Manila Bay. It's in Cultural Center of the Philippines. Eve Calma, I normally check my lights or headlights first before leaving the parking lot, especially at night. Tom Patrick, easy now. Tom's not far away from their 71 part. I don't know what that means. Eve Calma, treat the intersection as always is Emily and Son. Whoever stop first, ma. And if you are confused on who came first, just stop and let them go first to avoid accident. Danny Stout. Here, if you get to the light first, you go first. But if you arrive same time, the car on the right goes first. I see. I remember what my father will do is to blow horn to signal the other driver that he can go first. Tropical team in the Philippines, no traffic light. Whip out your bottle, point to the driver, and say bring it. Tropical team! JG, correct, Danny. If Kalma, agree, bro, Danny Stout, same here. Team, how is the canal out front of your house? All fixed? Yeah, tropical team, that's hard. I mean, every time you will go out, you need to jump. You need to jump. So how about overtaking? Have you experienced that someone overtake? And another problem here in the Philippines are the motorcycles. They can pass by you left on your right in front of they will go in front of you. Al Hayat Travels. Team finds San Miguel Pale Pilsen everywhere. JGBK, hi, Al Hayat Travels. Like, thank you, Al Hayat Travels, for the thumbs up. I just ordered a drawbridge from Lazada. I'm fine, Al Hayat Travels. How much will you charge, Tim? Eve, Kalma, we have to be obedient as and demerits his. That's nice, sis Eve. Pale Pilsen to cross. Sir J, I have experienced a very thug situation. Raining so much I could not see the car in front. Really scared. Eve comes. How are you? Yeah, Eve Kalma. If they overtake us, sis, for me, just stay driving safely. Our life is more important than pursuing them. Yes, Eve Kalma, I agree. So, in driving, also don't forget your car registration, your driver's license, your wallet, and cell phone. Doing good. Okay. Tom Patrick, I will share a short story. American friend got stopped for reckless driving. He told police officer, "There have been drinking out there. I am trying to fit it." Policeman, let him go. Dumaguete? Ah, tropical team is tropical team. You're driving motorcycle. Are you the one driving the motorcycle when you went to Makati? Tropical team. If they overtake me, I catch up and pass them, and then I throw spikes strip down. Eve Kalma, we are leaving for night walking now. I got stuck due to your topic. Hey. Thanks, Eve. Thank you, Eve Kalma, for your support. And good night walking too. Tropical team in the Philippines. No, I only ride sa mega trucks around town. Search a walk. Yes, bye, Eve Kalma. That is a road rage, a tropical team in the Philippines. Not a wise move. So what about if your wipers broke? Uh, we have discussed that they put wax. And what if you don't have wax? They may have, but I got a San Miguel truck. You just throw them bottles, wiper before leaving. Tropical team, yeah, tropical team is a joker. So what else? So if here in intersection, you can deal with first come who of way. Tropical, I Tom Patrick. Tropical team, I love your video on selling taho. Taho. I've been telling everyone that's going to be my retirement job. Yeah, that's my one of my favorite too. I think that was cool. JGPK, you have to be strong to do that job. I haven't tried carrying that. So, uh, your experiences, more experiences. Tom, I can set you up in business for a small nominal fee. What's your favorite about how do you play music while driving? How do you entertain yourself and your passengers? If you're with friends, how do you entertain your friends, your passengers while driving? Most of the time to entertain the driver, we memories is a favorite topic. But my father, he likes everyone is not talking to him. Ems, can you nap if not driving? When you feel like you're sleepy, you can stop on a gasoline station and take a nap. We did that before. We did that before. We stopped in a gasoline station and took a nap. You can now JG in self-drive cars. I just play music and drive anyone in the car crazy. What kind of music? JGBK. What kind of music you play? Is it rock? My sister and I were like singing inside the car. Guess who loves self-driving cars? All kinds. Danny Stout, don't ask. Danny Stout, what kind of music do you like while driving? Is there specific music you want? Rock, rap? You know, rap music. You like rap music too? Rap. Actually, I've never tried rapping. Old rock. Old rock. Ah, what are old rock? Is Elvis Presley song old rock? Elvis Presley songs. Is it old rock? Beer songs. Eric Clapton. Tom Patrick, Eric Clapton. Yeah, I love Eric Clapton too. Eric Clapton songs are is old rock. No, reggae, pop, one hit wonders. Beatles, Stones, The Who, Led Zeppelin. Neil Young, my favorite. So, Danny Stout, you have memorized some old rock already. When hitters are illegal, JJ. That will keep you awake, Serge A, in a road trip. Hard rock. Cars, Boston. I love Cars too, Van Halen. AC/DC. Hello, Scott Beres. Daddy Stout, you're like my father. He likes Van Halen and AC/DC too. 80s. Like Chicago, Brian Adams. It's like those slow rock Brian Adams song, Chicago. Oh yes. And my brother too. And my brother too. JG was in love with Archie. Who is Archie? Toby Brothers. Who is Archie? Bunker? I'm not familiar with that. I need to Google that. Ah, okay. Tropical Team. I remember that now. Kids nowadays. Scott Bears, I'm going to Google that later. You are my candy. Oh, that's you are my candy girl. That's a good driving song. Tom Patrick. You will shake while you will do some shaking while driving. I like that song too. And Beatles. Do you like Beatles? My mom would hold me and dance to that song. True story. Oh, that's some sweet memories. JG. It's my dad who loves singing. My mom doesn't didn't sing us a song when we were kids. JG and Mr. Bangladesh sings that song. How she could hold me, I was 200 pounds. Wow, you're heavy and you were a kid? 200 pounds? You were very heavy. JG, that is nice, but when you went to the prom, you should have taken someone other than mom. Ha ha. When we go to Manila, Tom Patrick, when we go to Manila, we always use MRT or LRT for long rides or a jeep. Me never drive in Manila ever. Me too, Tom Patrick, I don't wanna drive in Manila because I'm scared. Uh, it's confusing. The traffic, because of the motorcycles all over you. They can they can pass by your left side, right side, and they will go in front of you. That's why I never drive in Manila. I only have experience driving when we were in La Union because not much cars in the road. But in Metro Manila, I don't think I can drive in Metro Manila. It's always my father driving. Yes, as an infant, I had weight problem. I use SMT, San Miguel Tall Boys. I think in MRT and LRT, you're not allowed to bring liquids. My mom was a hottie and she was available. You were born and grew up in New York City, JG. And one of our driving because we can talk a lot of things about childhood memories. Team, speaking of weight problems, time to order pizza. Yes, Brooklyn, New York City. Is that too much info at JGBK? So what other topics you put up when having a long drive with the whole family or friends? Tom Patrick, JG, you had a weight problem as a child. I have one. Adult, adult now. Tom Patrick. Hi, Scott Beres. So are there kind of food you shouldn't bring to along find comfort rooms around? My experience is this: not to eat chocolate ice cream in a very hot weather because we tried that and we went to a gasoline station. It was very hot. I bought chocolate ice cream. Something happened. And what if you're in the middle of nowhere? Team, I have four Corona cooling for Roots show. What time is Roots show? She going to have a live stream today? Scott Beres, I used to have a weight problem, but now BJ brings the beer right away without any waiting. That's weight, not weight. Scott, you're right. JG, the best pizza is New York style. Can you swing over to Joycey and pick us up some pizza? 8 a.m. So you bring pizza too while driving? I don't like pizza when it's cold. It has to be hot. JG for cooling, what are you going to do after the first 45 minutes? Do you still eat pizza when it's cold? So we don't bring pizza in long drive because we don't like it cold. Scott, after 4, you're funny to me. Tropical team, he's gonna send his cat on the run. JG, how many cats do you have? In your videos, all yours, or they are just street cats that you feed? Two inside. Oh, so you have favoritism also with cats. Only two go inside. Tropical team is gonna send his cat on the run. 49 outside. Danista, that's a lot. Like 10 to 12 pairs I help. No problem. After 12, you almost are funny too. 49 outside. Danny, do you have cats also? Okay, that's another topic. I mean, do you bring pets on long drive? We don't have pets. So do you bring them on long drive? Nope. Who takes who takes care of them when you're gone? Because we don't have pets. I don't know. I have no cats but rats. Because we don't have pets. I don't know what care you would do to pets in long drives. So share me some experiences about that. No pets but dogs are my favorite except for my neighbors. Okay, we're back up and running. Hello, double dog there. Welcome back. JG, I have a friend with a pet boa that can help the cats too. He ran out in his food. uh, JGBK. Uh, Pets will hold you back from trouble. Ruth has gone live, Fox. So it's Ruth's live stream right now. Or at later, guys. Much love. Thanks, double dog there. What time will Ruth have her live stream? I have trouble with pets. I sell them along the way when I need beer. Ah, okay, Danny Stout. Okay, guys, let's go to Ruth and Tom. I want to thank you all for being here. You have a great night or day or afternoon. Thanks for coming. Enjoy your night